The book Mindset by Carol Dweck explores the idea of fixed versus growth mindset, where individuals with a fixed mindset believe that their abilities are innate and unchangeable, while those with a growth mindset believe that their abilities can be developed through hard work and dedication. The preface of the book discusses how Dweck's research on mindset began and how it has influenced her own life and the lives of others. Dweck's interest in mindset was piqued when she observed how some children responded to failure in her research on motivation. Some children would be devastated by failure and give up easily, while others would view failure as an opportunity to learn and grow. Dweck realized that this difference in mindset was crucial to a person's success and happiness. In the preface, Dweck also shares her own experience with fixed and growth mindsets. She recalls a time when she was a young researcher and was faced with a challenge that she believed was beyond her abilities. She initially gave up, but then she realized that her mindset was holding her back. She shifted to a growth mindset and was able to overcome the challenge. Dweck's research has shown that people with a growth mindset are more likely to achieve their goals and be happier than those with a fixed mindset. The good news is that mindset can be changed, and Dweck provides strategies in the book for developing a growth mindset. In summary, the preface of Mindset sets the stage for the rest of the book, introducing the concept of mindset and how it can influence success and happiness. Dweck's personal experiences and research highlight the importance of adopting a growth mindset and provide actionable strategies for doing so. Chapter 1: The Mindsets. Chapter 1 delves deeper into the concept of fixed and growth mindsets introduced in the preface. Dweck explains that individuals with a fixed mindset believe that their abilities are set in stone and that success or failure is determined by innate talent or intelligence. They tend to avoid challenges and give up easily when faced with obstacles. On the other hand, individuals with a growth mindset believe that their abilities can be developed through hard work and perseverance. They embrace challenges and view failures as opportunities to learn and grow. Dweck emphasizes that mindset is not a black and white issue, and that individuals may have different mindsets in different areas of their lives. For example, a person may have a growth mindset when it comes to sports but a fixed mindset when it comes to academics. She also discusses the impact that mindset can have on relationships, with those who have a fixed mindset tending to have more conflict and less fulfilling relationships. The chapter concludes with Dweck providing examples of individuals with both fixed and growth mindsets, including famous figures such as Michael Jordan and Thomas Edison. Dweck emphasizes that adopting a growth mindset can lead to greater success and happiness, and encourages readers to start thinking about their own mindset and how it may be holding them back. Chapter 2: Inside the Mindsets. Chapter 2 explores the origins and development of fixed and growth mindsets. Dweck explains that mindsets are formed through a combination of nature and nurture. While some individuals may have a predisposition towards one mindset or the other, environmental factors such as upbringing, education, and culture also play a significant role in shaping mindset. Dweck discusses how praise and criticism can have a profound impact on the development of mindsets. Individuals who are praised for their innate abilities or intelligence are more likely to develop a fixed mindset, as they come to believe that their success is based solely on their natural talent. On the other hand, those who are praised for their effort and hard work are more likely to develop a growth mindset, as they learn to value the process of learning and improvement. The chapter also delves into the inner workings of the mindsets, exploring how they influence our thoughts, emotions, and behavior. Individuals with a fixed mindset may experience anxiety and self-doubt when faced with a challenge or failure, while those with a growth mindset are more likely to be resilient and view setbacks as opportunities for growth. Dweck concludes the chapter by emphasizing the importance of self-awareness in developing a growth mindset. She encourages readers to examine their own mindset and identify areas where they may be holding themselves back. By recognizing and challenging fixed mindset thinking patterns, individuals can begin to cultivate a more growth-oriented outlook on life. Chapter 3: The Truth About Ability and Accomplishment. Chapter 3 examines the relationship between ability, effort, and achievement. Dweck argues that the fixed mindset myth that innate ability is the key determinant of success is deeply flawed. She cites numerous examples of individuals who have achieved great things through sheer effort and determination, rather than natural talent alone. Dweck stresses that effort is essential for growth and achievement, and that individuals with a growth mindset are more likely to embrace challenges and persist in the face of obstacles. By contrast, those with a fixed mindset may be more likely to give up easily or avoid challenges altogether, as they believe that their ability is set in stone and cannot be improved. The chapter also explores the concept of false growth mindset, in which individuals claim to have a growth mindset but in reality, their actions and behaviors suggest otherwise. Dweck cautions against simply paying lip service to the idea of a growth mindset, stressing that true growth requires hard work, perseverance, and a willingness to learn from failures. Dweck concludes the chapter by highlighting the importance of adopting a growth mindset in order to achieve one's full potential. She argues that individuals who focus on effort and improvement, rather than fixed ability, are more likely to achieve success and happiness in all areas of life. Before we continue, we would like to inform you that we release these summaries in audio format on Spotify before we release them on YouTube in video format, with subtitles. We have also created a goldmine of information which you can get exclusive access to by supporting us on Patreon. You get in-depth summaries plus scripts, usually twice the length of our YouTube content, a list of the top 20 key takeaways and exercises, summary requests, and more. Thank you for the support and don't forget to hit the like button. Chapter 4, Sports, the Mindset of a Champion. Chapter 4 explores the mindset of athletes and how it affects their performance. Dweck argues that the mindset an athlete adopts can make all the difference in their ability to overcome challenges and achieve success. Dweck discusses the differences between fixed and growth mindsets in the context of sports, highlighting how athletes with a growth mindset are more likely to embrace challenges, persist through setbacks, and continue to improve over time. They view failure not as an indication of inability, but as an opportunity to learn and grow. Dweck also explores the concept of a team mindset, in which individuals work together to achieve a shared goal. She argues that a team with a growth mindset is more likely to be successful, as each member is focused on their own growth and improvement, as well as that of their teammates. The chapter includes numerous examples of athletes who have adopted a growth mindset and achieved success as a result. Dweck emphasizes that mindset is not something that is fixed or innate, but rather can be developed and nurtured over time with effort and practice. Dweck concludes the chapter by encouraging readers to adopt a growth mindset in their own lives, whether in sports or other areas. She emphasizes that with the right mindset, anyone can achieve their goals and become a champion in their own right. Chapter 5, Business, Mindset and Leadership. Chapter 5 examines the role of mindset in business and leadership. Dweck argues that leaders with a growth mindset are more effective in their roles, as they are able to embrace challenges, learn from failures, and adapt to changing circumstances. Dweck discusses the importance of a growth mindset in fostering innovation and creativity within a company. Leaders who encourage their employees to take risks and learn from their mistakes create a culture that is more conducive to growth and development. Dweck also explores the concept of a fixed mindset in the context of leadership, highlighting the negative impact it can have on decision-making and the ability to adapt to change. Leaders who are unwilling to admit their mistakes or learn from failures are more likely to make poor decisions and hinder the growth of their company. The chapter includes numerous examples of leaders who have adopted a growth mindset and achieved success as a result, as well as those who have been hindered by a fixed mindset. Dweck emphasizes that mindset is not something that is innate, but rather can be developed and nurtured over time with effort and practice. Dweck concludes the chapter by encouraging readers to adopt a growth mindset in their own leadership roles, emphasizing the importance of embracing challenges, learning from failures, and fostering a culture of growth and development within their organizations. Chapter 6, Relationships, Mindsets in Love, or Not. Chapter 6 examines the impact of mindset on relationships. Dweck argues that individuals with a growth mindset are more likely to have successful and fulfilling relationships, as they are able to approach challenges with a positive attitude and view obstacles as opportunities for growth and learning. Dweck discusses the importance of mindset in the context of love, highlighting how a fixed mindset can lead to a belief that relationships should be effortless and that any conflicts or challenges are a sign that the relationship is not meant to be. In contrast, a growth mindset allows individuals to embrace challenges and work through conflicts with their partners, ultimately leading to stronger and more resilient relationships. The chapter includes numerous examples of how mindset impacts relationships, both in positive and negative ways. Dweck emphasizes the importance of communication and self-reflection in fostering a growth mindset in relationships, as well as the need to approach conflicts with an open mind and a willingness to learn and grow. Dweck also discusses the impact of mindset on self-esteem in relationships, highlighting how a growth mindset can lead to greater self-confidence and a stronger sense of self-worth, while a fixed mindset can lead to feelings of insecurity and self-doubt. Dweck concludes the chapter by encouraging readers to cultivate a growth mindset in their own relationships, emphasizing the importance of embracing challenges, approaching conflicts with an open mind, and communicating openly and honestly with their partners. Chapter 7: Parents, Teachers, and Coaches, Where Do Mindsets Come From? In Chapter 7, Dweck focuses on the role of parents, teachers, and coaches in shaping individuals' mindsets. She argues that these authority figures can have a significant impact on whether someone develops a fixed or growth mindset. Dweck cites studies showing that parents who praise their children's effort rather than their innate ability tend to raise children with growth mindsets. Similarly, teachers who believe in the malleability of intelligence and give students challenging work can promote growth mindsets in their students. On the other hand, coaches and teachers who prioritize winning or test scores over learning and improvement may unintentionally foster fixed mindsets in their students. Dweck emphasizes that it's crucial for coaches and teachers to create an environment where mistakes are seen as opportunities for growth rather than failures to be avoided. Dweck also notes that parents, teachers, and coaches can change their own mindsets and model growth mindset behavior for the individuals they work with. By demonstrating a willingness to learn from mistakes and embrace challenges, they can inspire growth mindsets in those around them. Overall, Chapter 7 emphasizes the importance of a growth mindset culture in educational and sports environments and highlights the critical role that parents, teachers, and coaches can play in shaping this culture. Chapter 8: Changing Mindsets. Chapter 8 focuses on how individuals can change their mindset from fixed to growth. The author emphasizes that changing mindsets is a gradual process that requires self-reflection and hard work. Dweck highlights that having a growth mindset is not enough, but individuals need to put in the effort and embrace challenges to improve their abilities. She explains that people with fixed mindsets tend to avoid challenges, fearing that they may reveal their weaknesses, while those with growth mindsets embrace challenges and see them as opportunities to learn and grow. The author suggests several strategies to change a fixed mindset, including recognizing and embracing the power of yet to change one's perception of failures and setbacks, replacing negative self-talk with positive affirmations, and using the power of not yet to acknowledge that success takes time and effort. Dweck also advises individuals to surround themselves with people who have a growth mindset, seek feedback, and view criticism as an opportunity for growth. Additionally, she encourages individuals to develop a love of learning and to prioritize the process of learning over the end result. Overall, Dweck's chapter provides valuable insights on how individuals can change their mindset from fixed to growth and achieve their full potential through hard work, persistence, and a love of learning. Conclusion. In the conclusion of Mindset, Carol Dweck emphasizes that the growth mindset is not just about embracing effort and hard work, it's also about valuing and respecting the learning process. She stresses the importance of encouraging children to embrace challenge, mistakes, and failures, and to view them as opportunities to learn and grow, rather than as indictments of their abilities. Dweck also discusses the impact of mindset on relationships and how having a growth mindset can lead to more positive and fulfilling connections with others. She suggests that we should approach our relationships with a growth mindset, being open to learning from each other and seeing challenges as opportunities to strengthen our connections. Finally, Dweck encourages readers to adopt a growth mindset in their own lives and to continue to develop and grow throughout their lifetime. She emphasizes the importance of persistence, hard work, and determination in achieving our goals, and reminds us that our mindset can be changed at any time, allowing us to reach our full potential. Overall, the conclusion of Mindset reinforces the idea that adopting a growth mindset can lead to greater success, happiness, and fulfillment in all areas of our lives, and encourages readers to embrace the power of growth and learning.